Hello everyone, and thank you for watching my Jungle Warwick video. That looks like my skills are going to be 2109. I'm getting the improved damage. I know some people like to get the extra minion buff. I'm not a big fan of it. Runes, I stack some armor, attack speed cooldown, armor pen, and some ability power along with a little bit of XP boost. Today my team, we have a Shen, Warwick, Rise, Katarina, and Jarvan IV against a Jax, LeBlanc, Master Yi, Lux, and Galio. I'm playing with a few friends, which would be Shen, Airendale, and Rise, Aceholio. I'm going to build off with a longsword and a health pot, standard Jungle Warwick build. This is the first time I've played Warwick in a while. He's a great jungle champion, really knows what he's doing, and can totally change the aspect of a game once you start jungling. Get your own experience. You level just about as fast as a solo lane, and you get another person on your team to have that same XP boost as you get, along with mid as well. Some of the spells I took were Smite and Flash. I know some people take Forgo Smite, get a little bit of armor and a couple health pots to get them through it. I enjoy the extra health, or the extra damage dealt. But here we go. I use Smite right off the bat on the first minion. Helps get it set up by the time I get over to blue buff. I'm just taking Hungering Strike first. One, it does damage, and two, it regains my health. It's a no-brainer to get that first. I then go for Hunter's Call. And let's see here. Speed this up a little bit just so you guys don't have to watch me run around everywhere. I then go to the wolves. I do this, one, it's extra XP, but two, I'm waiting for my smite to come back up so I can use it on blue buff. And from here you'll see me move over to blue buff. Alright, see me moving over here now. My smite will pop up. I don't use smite typically until they have about 550 health left. That way I don't get it stolen from me if someone else wants to try to come in and snipe it off me. Pretty much guarantees me that I get the buff and the kill with the gold. Get a little bit low, so I pop my health pot. Meanwhile, we have Katarina going against LeBlanc in mid. We got Jarvan IV going against a Galio and Master Yi up top. And then we have Shen and Rise bottom. Again, speeding up the gameplay. Going over to Wraiths. Again, I do this for the gold, obviously, the experience, which Katarina's mooching off me over here. Drives me nuts, but what can you do? And instead of going straight for lizard buff, I go back up to the golems and take them down again. Primarily waiting for my smite, but it doesn't slow down the process. Earlier in the game, we go way down as far as kills go. And then I don't know if that was a quick rage quit or what. Katarina does end up coming back, but I'm not sure if it was a lag issue or what happened, but they left, or Katarina left. Anyway, I'm about to hit level 4. And let's see here. I believe I get it after I kill this golem. But early game, yeah, level 4. Early game, we just get pushed all over this map. I mean, they get armed, they get tons more kills than we have. Our bottom two are very aggressive, and it burns them with Lux getting the snare and Jax jumping on top. It's pretty much a guaranteed kill for them. As soon as Shen starts to leave the lane, though, we'll see that Rise does start to pick it up a little bit. Plays a little bit more secure and doesn't have to be as aggressive, which gets him the kills. You'll see me speed up the camera here a little bit. Nothing like watching a Warwick just run around the map forever. So gonna steal their buffs. One, it's like more experience for me without them knowing where I'm at, and two, it keeps them from getting the blue buff and extra gold as well. If the other team doesn't have a jungler, definitely go ahead and do this. Just keeps the gold on your side, the buffs away from them. It's a win-win situation. Jarvan's asking for my help, so after I kill this golem group, I'm going to go up and see if I can help. I believe Galio gets out of there before I can get the gank, which I'm only level 5, so I don't have the greatest ganking opportunities, but I do provide a little bit of pressure here. So I target him, let him know I'm coming for him. Galio does come out of the bush. They do get a kill on him, which is too bad. No, actually, no, he does survive, and I misclick here. I should have used my Hungering Strike to finish the kill, but he uses his ability to run away. Not worth it for me to try to follow with Galio there to pop me up. And this Jarvan's a real jerk. I mean, talks trash the whole game. He doesn't end up with a great score. He ends up with a negative score. Kill to death ratio at least. So he, you know, whatever. We'll let him talk trash all he wants. We'll go from there. Again, taking off some buffs. And I think after this, oh come on, get the kill. I'll go take the wraiths down again. And you always got to be aware of what's up and what's down. Because if there's creeps up and your team's not needing help, go ahead and take them down. It's more gold for you, more experience for you while they get it. But again, our bottom's just getting rocked tonight, or in this game. The shift does change. We do start getting better, but their Jax and Yi really start putting a hurt on us. And I'm trying to remember when I go back, because I guess I'm almost level 6, so I probably don't go back till level 6. I got a good chunk of gold though, which is nice. Go back and get the starting items that I need. I do have my ultimate, so I'm going to go set up a gank. I believe I run top. Thinking Galio is going to be there for me to go ahead and take. Let me speed up the camera so you don't have to watch me take 30 seconds to get there. Yi does get our Jarvan. He's QQing, but I'll pop on him. I do it within turret range. Turret gets one good shot on him. He keeps running. I'm chasing him. Not sure why he's so much. Oh, I don't have boots yet. That's why he comes at me. Not sure he thought that was gonna somehow benefit him. I was right on the brink of getting my Hungering Strike anyway. If he would have kept running, I might have gotten out of reach with that. Not really sure. Not the best move for him though. So now I believe I do go back. I do, yeah. I'm gonna go back and buy. I get my boots. At least the start. I think I actually buy my sorcerer boots, and I've debated it on what to actually buy. But I get my Madrid's razors. Madrid razor and the start of my boots. Debating on if I'm actually going to go buy something, if I'm going to buy sorcerer boots, and I'm close enough now. I'm just going to wait, pick up the sorcerer's boots or sorcerer's shoes. Sorry. I thought about getting Mercury treads with Lux's stun and Jax's stun, or Lux's snare and Jax's stun, but I thought the little bit of extra magic penetration wouldn't hurt. I'm going to speed up here. I'm going to go back, get some more buffs, and it's going to be a little bit stagnant for a few moments, so I'll let that go. Okay, so now I'm going to go down, see what I can do bottom. Looks like Shen and Lux is there, I guess. Yeah, Shen is there too. We're gonna see if we can get a gank on them. They're gonna pop on Jax. I probably really didn't need to go in and help him with Jax. My main goal was gonna get Lux. I ended up stealing that kill. But I know these two guys in real life, so they can deal with it. Excuse me. Excuse me. Alright, stealing their buffs again. If they're up, go ahead and take them. It keeps them from getting them, and they have some melee and some range that could benefit from red buff. So I'm gonna go ahead and snag this real quick. Bottom's doing alright. Top's still struggling. He's doing okay for 2v1 with a tank and melee, but looks like our Caitlyn's gonna go down, which she just did. I'm going to go in and see if I can get the kill. Now this is interesting. I get lucky. She sees me. She mirror images. I have to take a shot in the dark. Luckily, I did pick the right one, and I got the kill. Which, half the time that can really burn you. You alt the wrong or alt the image with either LeBlanc or Shaco, and you're SOL. So I'm going to speed this up. I'm going to head up top, see if I can help out. I believe I just go get buff first because there's no real harassing. My ultimate's down, so I pop my Hunter's Call and just go to town here. He's gonna ask for more help, I think. Oh, I guess it's Shen up top right now, so Shen must have just died. Forget to kill one of the minions, so go back, get that done. I level with that, which is nice. And I typically max out Hungering Strike first. Again, with the damage and healing, it's just, it's really a no-brainer. Let me see if I can get Yi, catch Yi off guard. No, he's a little bit smarter than that, so he goes back. He's gonna hug the turret for a little bit, and we're gonna push up on the tower. Do some damage to the tower. Now our Jarvan's an idiot. I don't know who in their right mind would do this. Ultimate right under their tower within the box. While Yi flashes out of it. I stay out of this mess just because their Galio's full health, their Yi's got a lot of health. And Jarvan does not like the fact that I didn't go in and help him. But when you ult yourself into a circle underneath their turret, I'm not going to get involved ever. Too much risk. Now I get caught by his ultimate. Luckily, it doesn't do much damage, so I get out of there. Let's see here. We have our Shen who's helping out. I'm gonna try to go back, but he gets the kill first. I'm like, oh, well, let's go help out Galio, or see if we can get Galio down. He stays out of range, so I just go back, eat on a minion, and unfortunately, here comes Blanc catching me off guard. And I believe this is my first, this will be my first death. And you can see, I don't know if you can read the bottom, but Jarvan's talking crap and whatever, so be it. Anyway, let me speed this up. And this is a mistake I made. I buy the recurve bow over the pickaxe. Really not a smart move there. I should have bought the pickaxe first. You can always, I have my Hunter's Call, which increases my speed, attack speed. So, buy the pickaxe, do more damage while getting the attack speed from your abilities instead of just the attack speed. Because right now, I'll be attacking faster, but I'm not going to be hitting anywhere near hard enough to make it worthwhile. So I'm going to speed this up, get some more buffs. And that's, really that's what a jungler does. He goes through the jungle, grabs the buffs he needs, makes sure that denying the other team. And really, I should be getting Dragon more. But with the buffs that Dragon got, he's a little bit more difficult to solo, so I tend to like to do that with a partner. I come down, which Katarina just got Jax, which is good, but I think, she's going to get away from that. I'm going to get my blue buff to go, so I have both of them, and Shen actually went and ulted on Katarina and saved her. I don't know if it was needed, but he's harassing LeBlanc back. Get my buff, and oh, okay, I remember this now. We're go talk to or see what Shen's up to, see if I can get a gank there. Nothing really pans out. Bottom starts to get pushed a little bit, so I think we both head down. Let's see what happens though. Wait a second to see if LeBlanc's going to pop out so I can suppress her. Get some good hits on. Never really comes out, so I just go and, instead of just sitting there not getting experience or anything, I come out and help out. And I try to wait to pop Hungry and Call until I have teammates around me, because they benefit from that buff as well, if they're within range. So I always try to make sure that I'm with someone here. Now this is where I actually go and get Dragon. So then I take it down pretty quick. Alright, so we get Dragon. It's an extra 190 gold, which it's across your board on your team. So everyone on your team gets that instead of just you, which is huge. I mean, it's almost like taking down a turret. So Jax, thought I'd get to see him so I could jump on him. Doesn't, so I'm going to go looking for him. He sees me, he tries to run away. Pop on him. Again, if I would have had a pickaxe, I might have been able to get that done. But, built wrong, kind of burned me, so it doesn't happen here. So I might as well, what the heck, we'll take the Wraiths, sorry. Shen's doing a good job. He's kind of got over his early game slump, playing a great support champion, great tank, dropping in on people, creating all sorts of problems. And he's actually going to go and get Jax and still survives the turret damage. Oh, but Yi comes in and takes him out, which is unfortunate. I jump in, I think I get rocked here too. There's just 2 against 1. Yi's just melting me, and I should have flashed, didn't get the flash off. Yi walks away scot-free with a free kill. Jarvan's up top, holding his own there. Rises bottom, holding his own. Middle's going to get pushed here. I believe they actually get the turret down, which is unfortunate that Jarvan didn't move down or Rise didn't move up, but you can't hold all the lanes with only 2 people alive. And there goes our middle turret. So turret count now, they have all 3. We are down 2. Looks like a rough start for us, but what can you do? Again, I don't know if you can read the text or not, but Jarvan's talking smack. I point out that his record's 2, 3, and 0 and tell him to be quiet. Nothing's worse than someone with a bad score talking crap all game. So I'm going to go top, see if I can do anything there. Looks like there's a little bit of a harassment going on. See what I can do here. I believe I die again. This is, middle game just causes me some issues. I get the kill for Galio, but he just picks up the quick kill, and I should have just kept running, but I thought I'd give Jarvan a chance. Don't know why. And the ultimate ending is my death. It's the last time I help him. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that in the Ventrilo conversation I was having with my co-workers. So speed this up a little bit. Working on a Spirit Visage. Good with my passive, and actually any of my ability, or my passive and Hungry and Strike gets me a little bit more health. I did pick up my Blood Razors, or Madrid's Blood Razor, which I see it as a staple for Warwick. Just with his ultimate, and it's an automatic guaranteed 20% damage, or 20% of their health. And it's invaluable, I think, but what can you do? With the melee out here, I probably should have skipped the Spirit Visage first and went more for a Thorn Mail, but again, it's the first time I've played Warwick in a while, so you can only do so much, right? So I'm gonna speed this up. It's a slow part. I don't really know why I didn't speed up through these fights too, because it's the same fight over and over with these big golem or blue buff. But running anymore now, I'm high enough level that it's a piece of cake. I probably could solo Dragon, but not too worried about it. I'm gonna go down and help Rise take on Jax. Galio was there. He didn't know he was there. I tried to go in and help. Again, me trying to be helpful ends up getting me killed. I almost get Jax down, which is the story of this match. I almost get Jax down so many times, but he's such a strong champion. It's just he seems to get the best of me for the most of this game, which is actually his name's Kobab. He actually contacted me through one of my other YouTube videos about Gregus, so it's interesting that this was a random queue, and we ended up playing against each other, so that was interesting too, to play against someone who actually watches some of your videos was pretty cool, I thought. So a little bit of a team fight going middle. I jump on Jax, return the favor with a kill. Lux snipes me with her rainbow. Jerk, so buy some runes, or sorry, not runes, buy some wards, start building more up on my spirit visage. I don't want to get Baron taken from us or Dragon taken from us, so I go ahead and I try to ward some stuff. Meanwhile, our team's just getting rocked by Yi and sniped by Lux, which Lux was one of the most solid characters on the other guys or other enemy teams, or on the enemy team today. Just solid player, knew what she was doing or he was doing. Jax is here. I'm going to jump on him, and like I was saying earlier, good start on the health. Get him down low, flash to get closer, get him really low, and he starts working me over. And I mean, he just leaves with a fraction of health, I'd say less than 150 health. Jarvan's there to finish up. He kind of wasted his ult, but what can you do, right? Now we have Shen and Jarvan pushing top. Rise is not sure where Rise is at the moment. Is he top 2? Yeah, he's with them pushing top. We get top tower down. Looks like a bit of a team fight. Rise does lose the battle against LeBlanc. We have Jarvan and Shen doing Jarvan and Kale, not Kale. Why am I saying Kale? Jarvan's about to die. I waste my ult for Jarvan to get the kill on LeBlanc, and what happens? I die. These melee champions are just ripping me up, and I believe Caitlyn gets 2 of the kills. Shen job. This is the one that Shen wanted me to make sure I watched, but I missed. And meanwhile, Yi is backdooring. But what happened there was, it was Katarina versus 4, or Cat versus 4 of them. She takes 2 down with her ult, starts working on the last 2. She's almost down. She has her ult worked where she was down to about a 5-second cooldown on that fight. Shen ults on her and puts that shield up, and she finishes off the other 2 and ended up getting a quadra kill. Other team was not too pleased with it, but they did admit it was impressive that it happened. Some more jungling going on. Not sticking in the jungle often, but if they're there, I'll pick them up for the extra gold and experience. Tower update. Looks like it's we have top and bottom down. Can't tell if we have mid down. I think we have the middle tower down. But now I'm going to go pop some wards in here, just so we can see if they're trying to steal stuff or get Baron. And looks like mid, we're getting rocked mid. I should have been there for the team fight. Missed out on it. There's 4 of them there. I think better of it and continue to run away. Jarvan's getting chased. Rise's bottom pushing, which is good. I mean, actually we do have all 3 of the front tier of the towers, enemies' towers down. Jax wants the kill so bad, jumps on him, I turn on him, pop my ult on him, rock him up. Jarvan uses his ult so he can't run and gets the kill. Solid performance. Rise gets rocked by Lux at the bottom. Again, Lux is probably one of their was a very solid champion, not the strongest, or like not necessarily carry, but very, very solid character or champion that she played. I ward that bush just because, why not? And I ward Dragon as well. So now I have pretty good awareness of where people are middle. And really the wards actually didn't come into play too much this game. They didn't go for Baron, they didn't go for Dragon hardly at all. They stayed to their lanes for the most part and worked on their team fights. Speed this up. I think there's going to be a team fight, but that's right. We hop on Galio. He taunts, which is rough. I get the kill on Galio. And this is where we start pushing them pretty hard here. I'm trying to remember if we get a kill. LeBlanc's trying to get something to happen. We pop on them. I jump on LeBlanc. She splits and lets Cat get the kill on that. We're just waiting for our minions to push up, and we go in and we take out the turret. Yee's there. I'm gonna try to create some problems. Pop my ult on him, and Rise ends up getting the kill for that as well. We've now taken down their middle one, which Jax is top, when Cat's going up top to try to stop him. So right now we're pushing their mid or their home turret. They are starting to respawn, and Jarvan again pops his ult right under the turret, and Rise and I know better and take off. So as you can see here, their Jax is pushed into our base, and looks like I'm going to teleport back. Jax is going to end up killing Cat and go working on the tower. Rise jumps in, gets the kill on Jax, stops them from ninjing that. Myself and I believe Shen comes down, gets these creep waves taken care of, speeding up the game again so we don't have to sit here and watch me running around. Excuse me, I need to take more of a drink. So now you see I have my Spirit Visage built, and I bought a BF sword. Hindsight's 2020. I probably should have went for a Thornmail first before getting more damage, but the more damage does come in handy. Go back to the jungle, get some more creeps. There's only two there, so I don't know if one of the enemy guys took one of them or not. But we go on. I see Jax. Didn't initiate right off the bat. I figured he can push a little bit further and I'll get to him in time, which was a bit of a mistake on my part. So I go for blue buff. I figure it'll help me with cooldowns for the fight anyway. Jax is pushing like a boss. So he's getting closer to our turret. I take down the minions and I start running that way. And this is where I realize, okay, I need to do something to stop these melee because they are just destroying me and my team in general. So, just missed the tower getting up. I think if the tower was there, I would have had the kill, because again, if you watch, he gets nice and low. Not quite as low this time, but I'd say about 300 health, 400 health. And Shen was actually trying to ult on me, but it was canceled because he got me down before. And he makes off. Now let's see, does Jarvan catch him? They're all trying to cut him off. Actually, I believe Shen's the one that ends up getting the kill. Yep, right there, and Shen got Jax, which is good. Meanwhile, I'm here looking at Thornmail. I'm debating if that's what I want to get. Nothing I can upgrade with my BF sword, so yeah, I'm going to go start working on my Thornmail. Stop these melee guys from picking on me. Which in the end of this game turns out to be a huge bonus for me because, and you'll see why after this is, or later in the game, what happens when Yi and just in general their melee start laying into me. Taking down buffs, or taking down minions, and a lot of times people say, well, you know, once you're over level 10, just stick with your team. Which, you know, I try. I mean, I skip the wraiths there. Their Yi's chasing. I'm telling our Rise to meet me. This is a good little area here because we're all closing in on them. We see Yi, and Jax, and Lux. So, I mean, it's a team battle, but it's spread out over an area. I see Jax, jump on him, suppress him. He goes down. Cat gets the kill on that. But yeah, Yi does get Cat as well. I'm chasing. I believe I get the kill on Yi. Then I start chasing Lux, doing more damage to her. I misclick like an idiot, but she comes back, tries to do more damage. I get the kill there too. Now it's 4 versus, or sorry, I think it's 3 versus 3. No? Yeah, there's 3 of us alive. Or 2 of us alive, 2 of them alive, but our Jarvan just rezzed. So I'm running, trying to get away from these guys. LeBlanc and Galio were chasing hardcore. She snags that snare somehow. I mean, it shot off to the left, whatever, we'll give it to her. I'm thinking, crap, alright, well, I'm going to initiate. Jarvan's coming. Shen is in vent telling me, I'm almost up, I'm almost up. So I stay in the fight. Shen pops in, and Jarvan's there. We take down Galio, which is very nice. Jarvan takes the kill. Unfortunately, LeBlanc does run off, and Jax res as well, but LeBlanc runs back and heals, and we don't get that kill. So we're going to start pushing middle again. Jarvan as a whole, or Jarvan the 4th. Not overly impressed with him yet. I don't know if it's just people haven't figured out how to play him right, but just not overly impressed with his playstyle. I do have enough for my Thornmail now, and this is when things get fun because they were rocking me earlier. And for those of you who don't know, Thornmail is armor and also does damage to people who do melee damage to me. 30%, I believe, returns 30% of the damage they do to me back to them as magic. So our mid's we're harassing, they're harassing back. Their LeBlanc takes down our cat. I'm going to go take down the creep mobs in your bottom, and what do I run across is a beautiful little Yi trying to ninja our inhibitor. So I sit back, he's just going to town on me. As you can see, I just popped my Hunter's Call. I don't use Hungering Strike or my ultimate, and he's just destroyed like nobody's business. And I let him know that I made a comment to the Yi afterwards saying Thornmail's needless to say, a female dog. And he ended up agreeing with me on that. So I'm going to go ahead and clean up these creeps. I'm going to speed up the camera because, it's just a lot of creep killing right now, and that's all fun and games, but not necessarily the most fun to watch. And we're comparing our armors right now just to see what these melee champions are going to do to us. Looks like a little bit of a fight going mid. I pinged Dragon because I'm going to take it, but I wanted help with Jarvan if possible so we can get to middle and help him out. So we're all here middle. Team fight big time going down. I pop my Hungering Strike. I suppress. Aceholio just opens up. Kills Jax. Someone had looks like Galio had a Guardian Angel. I get him down. And let's see, LeBlanc takes down our Rise. We're chasing LeBlanc. Unfortunately, Lux is smart enough to pop that there. Just trying to get within range. Can't quite do it, so we finish the tower instead. Only tower situation is we have their one tower down on their base. They have one tower down on our base. And they have both top and bottom second tier towers. But we are the first ones to get an inhibitor down. So we're cleaning up shop here. Someone pings to go get top tower, which is smart. So we start heading over here. My ultimate's about up. I flash over so I don't have to take turret damage. And we take down the turret. Now LeBlanc and Lux see this is going down, so they're going to come in and try to create some issues. Tower goes down. I hop on. Oh man, poor LeBlanc. I hop on, use my ult on LeBlanc, and just didn't stand a chance between myself and the 3 other people helping me out. So Lux is just sitting back there, low health. No one's really wanting to initiate with the turret being there. So we start taking the turret down. Jax jumps on. Someone's looks like Shen initially stops him. Rise pops a snare and gets the kill on that. Meanwhile, we're still pushing. Their inhibitors, which I've been getting turret kills and inhibitor or building kills. Looks like an exhaust goes up on Galio and Cat finishes them off. Instead of going more for the turrets, we're going for bottom, clearing up bottom. We're gonna go straight for the inhibitor, which brings this game close to an end. Get that turret, I go straight for the other one, remembering to pop my Hungering Strike as often as possible. Running a little bit low on mana, but I get both of those turrets and it's a good game. We have their Yi trying to push our base, but they just can't stop us. That's the end of the game. We ended up winning. Slow start, iffy middle, and a strong finish for our game, for our team. Now, here's some of the stats. I had a Madrid, Sorcerer's Boots, Spirit Visage, BF Sword, and Thornmail with 11 kills, 8 deaths, and 12 assists. I'd like to take a special moment to thank Airendale and Lux. Nothing like working with teammates. I'd like to throw out, guys, check out titansofgaming.com. Great clan. Thanks for watching.